There's a saying that we grew up hearing that don't make a whole lot of sense to me. When we would take advice from someone that maybe we shouldn't have, or when we did something with someone that we shouldn't have done, you hear your mom or your daddy say, well, that makes about as much sense as the blind leading the blind. I'm sitting here under this oak tree in my hammock watching these ants, and all of them's moving with a purpose, and they can't see in front of them. Can't see a thing. And the workers know they're workers, and the soldiers know they're soldiers, and the queen ain't never questioned if she's a queen. And that queen ain't no better than the soldiers, and those soldiers ain't no better than the workers, and they all know that can't none of them do what they do without the other one. Sometimes I think our eyes let us see with too much ego and a whole lot of judgment and make us blind to what's really important. And it's easy now as a man to understand how Jonah ended up in the belly of that whale and why Elijah was insecure on the top of that mountain, because I've seen more as a man that'll make me insecure than I ever did when I had the innocent eyes of a child and those virtues. As I get closer to God, I get back to understanding things that just made sense as a kid. I have to make sense of now. And you gotta consciously work hard to see what God's trying to show you instead of what this flesh will make appear. Otherwise, you'd be better off being led by the blind, because at least that might not be with so much ego. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a zero. I take from nothing and I add to everything. And if you didn't know, I love you.